Hey, what's up, guys? This is the S18. I'm taking it through some off-roady paths. It's a downhill track in Listerfield, Australia. Some of them say they're very difficult. They're no match for the good old S18. There's an app called Trail Forks, and it's a lot of these paths were black, and there's a few of them that were, I think it was blue or green, which is the slightly easier ones, which didn't quite have so many jumps and such. But there was one red one that I didn't try. Keen to go back there, but it did look like it was just off the face of a mountain. So I got to work up to that, I think. I've had this thing for a bit under a week, so it's good to get used to it and put it through its paces. Yeah, absolutely loving it at the moment. So I guess the main concern with this sort of thing is, well, the problems that I guess I've had so far is when I first got it, when I jumped up and down, the inside fender actually rubbed on the outer casing, I guess it's called. But yeah, so I just sort of shoved something in there overnight, and like in the gap that's where it was rubbing, and it didn't do it again after that, which is pretty awesome. And you can probably hear it sometimes if I go off a big jump, or not massively big, but if I hit a bit weird angle or something, sometimes now the tire rubs a tiny bit. I'm not really concerned about it because it's ever so slightly, and it's only very, very occasionally. And yeah, so it's not too bad. I don't really mind. The main thing I'm concerned about with these electric unicycles is the pegs, because I've taken my bike through these tracks before. And yeah, you don't really have to worry about anything because you've got massive 26-inch or 29-inch tires. Pretty much everyone coming through here will have minimum 26-inch. Maybe it's called a fixie or something, might have like a little bit smaller. I'm not really too sure, but usually they're about 26-inch. So a lot of these sort of things are like clearance is a bit of an issue. And as you can see, when I'm taking corners, and if I come off a bump and then there's a rock about pedal height or peg height, whatever you call it, it is definitely a concern, and it probably will smack into that peg, or at least hit it's got like these like the part that it travels. You can probably see it at the bottom there. It's like a little square bit right on the very, very inside. So that's the closest to the ground. It's a little bit lower than the pedals. See, it's just right down there next to the wheel. So that will smack against rocks if it's like if there's a 26-inch wheel has just like continually gone through and through and through, and they dig a little bit of a ditch, then you probably won't be able to make it through unscathed without scraping a little bit, unless you can try and take like a high side or something like that. There's generally a way around it, like going around the wall a little bit, or there's usually a bit of a way around, but sometimes you do scrape it, which is a little inconvenient, but it happens, and it might throw you off. But, keep on tucking. Usually there's a way around, and I've actually noticed, I think I've got better balance on a unicycle going along, like, logs and such than I do on a bike. I don't know if it's just a unicycle thing, or I'm just better at balancing on a unicycle than I am a bike, but, yeah, I think it's a bit easier to balance and such. So you probably can generally avoid those sticking out rocks and that sort of thing. But yeah, I absolutely love this track. It's pretty awesome. I'm gonna let you go and let you watch a little bit of this. I hope you enjoy the ride that I've done, and yeah, it was a good test for it. I didn't really have any problems with it apart from those few things, and yeah, smacking the pegs a couple times. But yeah, thing just does not die. I've seen some videos of people really smacking these, and they seem to live pretty well. But yeah, enjoy, and let me know what you think.
Oh, them peg clips will get ya. Yeah, this thing just keeps going. Hell exhausts you on the knees. Man, these bumps, shocks help, but it's still a unicycle. You can't pivot, just up and down only. Yes.
See right here, that is one of those moments I'm talking about. If I had a 26-inch wheel, I would have just glided straight over that. Don't think you would even knock a pedal. But yeah, those pegs, they're definitely a weak point. And yeah, I almost lost that last one. It was a close one. Yeah, look, check this out. Oh, easy made it. Definitely didn't think it would be so rocky. But yeah, there's yet to be a hill that this hasn't been able to pull up stronger than I have been able to lean forward.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty nervous about smacking my pegs and stuff. There's so many of these rocks. I'm gonna try to go over them all. Dodge with the... This is confusing when they give you multiple directions. Down. Can you climb up? Come on. Whoa. A little bit of slip. Yeah, good luck, man. them pegs. Is quite a bit on the knees. Whew. You can definitely feel the shock working though. This would be shit without a shock, that's for sure.
Hey guys, that's pretty much it for the video, but thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I thoroughly enjoyed making it and riding it, of course. It's a pretty damn awesome machine. It is quite a bit of work, especially these sort of tracks on the knees and the quads, but you know, a couple of days later your body will be thanking you. Maybe a bit of protein, that sort of thing. So this was the next day, this bit here, and I was going for a ride with my girlfriend, got a taco and that sort of thing, but and yeah, it came across this path and it was like completely flooded, so there was absolutely no way around unless, well, I mean, we could always barefoot walk it, but chose to ride it. And the unicycle did amazingly. The scooter did pretty well as well. Got a little bit of water in it, went a little dodgy for a little bit, but unicycle, no problems. And I think it helps a lot being able to lock out the suspension, because as soon as you put weight on the unicycle, usually the suspension will, you know, sag a little bit. But yeah, if you lock it out, you keep that maximum height and that maximum clearance, which is pretty cool. But yeah, hope you liked the video, and yeah, like, subscribe. Peace.